Got it right. Mm, mm, mm. You know what I'm saying? Quick shout out to the homie Derek, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Derek, go subscribe to the channel if you haven't, man. Go subscribe to the homie channel. Been on here plenty of times. Funny dude, cool dude, the homie. Oh, yeah, go subscribe to the channel. Just a random shout out before I get it crack a lacking. Also, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. More importantly, though, hit that like button. Go wait for some people to get in here. Got that man, Caveman Thero. That's a dope name, man. Caveman Thero. I like that. I like that, man. I hope y'all having a good night, good day. What's up, Reggae Rose? See, y'all coming in with the fire names already. I like that. I like that. Let me get centered. Alias Max did a lot of rainbow activities. And that's exactly why I did this video, for the simple fact of blanket statements like that. Blanket statements like that because a lot of people, whether it be YouTubers, people outside of Greek life, not to be confused with the country, but like fraternity life in college, sorority life, all that stuff, make a lot of blanket statements, especially people who have never been in it. They just say a whole bunch of shit. And sometimes I'm just like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about? Hold on one second. Let me see something real quick. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. Let me see something. See if this works. All right, what it sound like now? What it sound like now? What the audio sound like now? What up, Nicholas Malachi? Said I was right about to echo a bit. I bet that. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Cool. All right, so we got 24 people in here. I will drop the link. And we'll get it crack-a-lacking. Hold on. Post. Boom. All right. What's up, Cactus Jacked? Main thing, like I said, you get 2 questions up here. Obviously, you can ask me more in the chat. No problem. 2 questions will be priority over anything in the chat. If you're on some troll shit, I'm kicking you out. Plain and simple. Other than that, whoever wants to join, feel free to join. Feel free to ask whatever you want. Reggae say he'll never join. No damn fraternity, bunch of meat riders. Nah, not really. There's a lot of group think that goes on. But nah, not really. There's so many different personalities within it. I think the most eye-opening thing for me was how strong groupthink actually works. Like, it's probably the best example I've seen where you could actually look around and observe groupthink in real time, not just on the internet or in Twitter comments. Like, people actually change their opinion on something in the midst of a group of other people after they just argued hard as hell about one specific thing or one stance on something. Man, I ain't no unk, Noah, man. Don't do that to me. I ain't no unk. I'm still calling other people unk. Said Bronny getting cooked lately, that poor kid. Yeah, I mean, we can blame his daddy. That's all I can say. Blame his daddy. You can blame his daddy. But yeah, man, like I was saying, back to Greek life. From my experience, the main preference, I was not part of no black fraternity. I know that's the thing. People automatically assume if you black, you join the black fraternity. Did not. Honestly, never had any intention of doing so. Like the movies was enough for me. Like Stomp the Yard, that's cool and all, but I never wanted to do that because I was aware that black fraternities haze worse than white ones do. All right, bro. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. Chill. What up, Bronze? What up, PJ Allen in the building? What's up? Did we directly deal with the sorority chicks more than usual, or did you know most of them or know more about them? Hold on. Did we directly deal with the sorority chicks more than usual, or did I know more about them than most? I mean, yeah, of course you're gonna interact with them. That's kind of the whole point why people join. Obviously, some people gonna join because they really want to make a difference on school campuses for their career, make connections and all that. But at the end of the day, everybody also wants to join for the fact that they want to get fucked up, smoke weed, play 2K, fuck bitches, etc. During rush, that's one of them questions we ask. Like besides the basic shit, the general expected shit, why you really join? Some people got better answers than others. Sometimes you can tell they just bullshitting, and that's the only reason why they join. But yeah, you interact with sorority chicks at mixers, date parties, philanthropy events the most because each sorority, each fraternity has their own philanthropy event. It could be dodgeball, it could be basketball tournament where they have all of the different fraternities and stuff show up. They have a tournament bracket. You pay an entry fee for the whole fraternity. That's how they raise money. Other people will donate, and that's what they do. Everybody, socialize, intermingle, etc. And of course, you're gonna party after all of this shit is over with. Whether it be a concert where they rented out an artist or a bar, or just a house party. It could be whatever. Like for me, it was for one, I was in BTD Delta Tau Delta, and ours was for JDRF. So like juvenile diabetes, we did Battle of the Bands. So each sorority would pick an artist. It was usually like a theme, like maybe rock one year, hip hop the next. I don't think we ever did country. But when they just pick an artist, like it could be the Beatles, it could be fucking, I don't know, Taylor Swift was one. And they do a bunch of songs, choreographed dance, and then there's some brothers that will judge it. And there's a winner type shit. But I really didn't know a lot of them before I joined. Niggas about 50. Hey, he ain't lying. He ain't lying about that. He is not lying about that. No, nigga. Blanket statements. Again, blanket statements. Not once have they ever threatened to blackmail me. They've never threatened to kill me. They've never threatened to do any of that stuff. Because you got to remember, this is the year, for one, we're in 2024. This was back in 2014, so 10 years ago. Now I am starting to sound old. The social media and the PC move, all that shit was already had taken hold of society. So certain things that you might have been able to get away with in shit, maybe the 60s, you're not getting away with now. You can't threaten a pledge. Because remember, these are 18, 19, 21 max-year-old kids. Yeah, I'm using that. Yeah, kids at the end of the day. So if, for one, you threaten their life, you think that they parents not going to know? Like, for real. If a 18-year-old was threatened by their life in college, typically probably suburban, especially in the white fraternity, suburban, they gonna be spooked in a motherfucker. Their parents like, so how's college going? They gonna end up mentioning that. Those parents are gonna call the university or get a hold of the nationals for said fraternity. They're gonna do a whole investigation. And for one, that shit would make some type of news, whether it be national, whether it be just some shit that floats around on the internet, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. And it's gonna be a bad look, and they're gonna get kicked the fuck off. No questions asked about it. You're not finna threaten a college student and think that shit just gonna fly and everything will be cool. No. And yes, you are a member for life unless you get expelled. Like we've had some where, say, a dude put his hands on a woman. Kick the fuck out. That shit ain't cool. Kick the fuck out. You no longer a member. You're not a member until you actually get initiated. You're affiliated if you a pledge, but you are not a member. What's up, E-Mac? What's good with you? Kind of other way around. And those are more so black fraternities. I wasn't part of a black fraternity. Like I said, I can only answer so much because this is from my experience, from my own personal experience. As far as black fraternities go, I've heard stories about some of the shit they do hazing wise, but for the most part, they don't associate and they're not part of the same um, governing body of Greek life. Like IFC, Interfraternal Council, is like what the NCAA was before NILs and shit for policing, for like recruiting and blah blah blah, that type of shit. That's what they were for white fraternities. It was like a certain group of fraternities that were members of the IFC, and if you fuck up, whether it be get caught underage drinking, if during rush, if you got somebody coming to a party after the curfew hours, anything like that, yeah, you might get put on probation. They might suspend you for a semester, etc. And not every university administration has the same relationship with Greek life. Like for UT, their administration did not fuck with Greek life. They did not like that shit at all because Tennessee wanted to be a top 25 research school, which means at the time we sucked at football. That's what the fuck they wanted. They was worried about that. They was worried about getting in students with high GPAs, all that shit, like trying to get as many people enrolled into the school. And they're like, oh, Greek life? Oh, it's just promoting partying and blah, blah, all this shit, negative stuff. But the whole time, a lot of the people, even the ones you might see drunk than a motherfucker, on a Friday, Saturday night, they'll end up fucking getting A's and B's in their class, like hard ass classes and shit. Nah, I ain't seen this video. What's up, Weedy Green? Hey, hell yeah. Yes, I had a fraternity brother whose dad, his dad, I think I don't know if he was the mayor. Yeah, he was. Yeah, his dad was like the mayor of, what was it? I think it was Hendersonville. I don't think it was Nashville. And then after college, he ended up being like a campaign manager for somebody who knew his dad. Which, I mean, that's not shocking. So, recent Goodell interview he does in depth about future the NFL may move Super Bowl to the 20th of Feb and games be streamed via subservice. I wish that nigga would. What's up, Great T News? Oh, we get into the shit. Okay. So, again, my experience might be different from somebody else who's in different fraternity. Everybody got their own different rituals, their own different way of doing initiation, their own different way of doing hazing, this, that, and the third. Some things might overlap. But as far as initiation process, for me, I got initiated, me and my pledge class, we was initiated in the basement of the house. I'll say, so we sat in the president's room, blindfolded, just waiting till they had everything set up in the basement. It felt like, I don't know, like 45 minutes to an hour just sitting blindfolded. Like you ain't tied up in no crazy shit. Like we just sitting. It's like, don't talk. Just sit and wait for the motherfuckers to tell you line up and walk down there and you gotta do what you do. But yeah, we just sit there for a minute. And for me, nigga, I fell asleep for like 30 minutes. I'm just like, bro, when the fuck are they gonna do this? I'm ready. Like I'm starting to have to pee and shit. Like, come on, bro. But you go down there. I think I was still blindfolded. If I remember correctly, there's a point where they tell you, take off your blindfolds. You just follow instructions at that point because obviously you haven't seen this before. You don't get to rehearse this. So you just follow instructions on what they do. It's nothing crazy. It's pretty simple. Oh, walk here, do this, do that. And then you eventually sign your name, go back, sit down. They finish doing the ceremony and all that stuff. And that's it. And the first time that I saw it, I was like, holy shit. Like, wow. Like, I was mind blown. Because, like, the effects and the theatrics behind it, I was like, yo, what the fuck? This is crazy. But then once I got initiated, or I was already a brother, then they moved it to a Scottish Rites temple. I'm saying a Scottish Rites temple. I didn't know what the fuck that was in college. I thought it was just some Scottish shit. Or, yeah, really, I thought it was just a Scottish temple. don't teach you a lot of this shit on what the fuck a Scottish Rites Temple is and all that stuff, unless you really go out and seek and ask, you know, the right person or somebody that's more knowledgeable within the fraternity. That's just it's a building. At the end, that's just a building where we do the initiation at that point. But all the other pledge classes after mine, that's where they all got to go. Like, they got the official shit. We got the basement, the hot ass goddamn basement, no AC. Them niggas got a whole fucking temple. And I'll tell you this, the first time I got there, because we had to take the pledges over there to drive them over there because they blindfold. They can't walk if you can't see. So the first thing I see was the floor, checkerboard floor. And I'm just thinking, who the fuck picked this ugly ass floor, dog? Like, you ain't pick no hardwood floors, you ain't pick no red carpet, you ain't pick no blue carpet, but these ugly ass black and white checkered floors. Obviously now I know what that means. I was like, and you just wait there until they get everything set up in there. You got to do the secret handshake, secret passcode. Can't have your shoes on for whatever reason. I never got an answer as to why. I assume sacred ground. That's my guess. I always thought that was dumb. Obviously can't bring your phone in. And as a brother, you just sit there. For us, we had one part we got to say something and then sit down. For me, it's really nap time. That's what that was. I'm sitting there because it's like inside there and shit. They had everything set up in the room. They got a stage. I want to say it was like 3 people or maybe one person sitting on the stage. And yeah, the brothers just sit in the motherfucking seats like a movie theater type shit. And I just, nigga, it's nap time. When they dim them lights, I turn like this and I'm like, I'm going to sleep. Because a lot of brothers after the first time don't like going just because how long it takes, especially if it's more pledges that got to be initiated. The yoke challenge, I honestly don't even know what that is. The yoke challenge? You're going to have to enlighten me on what that is. I've never heard of the yoke challenge. I know what the bread test is, but I ain't never heard of no yoke challenge. Yeah. Wanted to ask, how true is it being a fraternity opens the door for new opportunities after college? It can. Yes, it definitely can. I remember this was actually a couple years ago, and I didn't find out about what one of my friends had did until after I'd already got a job somewhere else. But basically, I went to a job interview, had the interview like normal. Only black person there in the building at that moment was me. Didn't get hired by him. They was like, they give you the whole, we'll call you back spiel and shit. I'm like, all right, whatever. A couple days later, I get hired at another company. And 2 days after that company that basically kind of gave me the runaround and kind of ghosted me, all of a sudden called, wanting to offer me the job. And I'm just thinking, hold on, you gave me the runaround, and now all of a sudden you want me right after I just got hired at somewhere else? And I ran into a friend downtown about a year or so later. He put in a good word for me, and I didn't even know about it. He just happened to overhear my name when one of the bulk hiring managers was talking and shit. The sororities to what? As far as connections, then yeah. So you was in college, you saw the same thing, whole 10 blunt smoke sessions, go to straight A's. I was one of them people. I was one of them people. I might have been high a few times for some tests and got A's on the bitches. You got to study high though. You just can't get high and take tests. No, don't do that. If you in college, do not just get high and think you're gonna pass the test just because I said so. No, you got to study high first. Said that Greek shit weird. You know what's funny though is like when I was learning about all this, or a bigger idea of what the Illuminati shit and all the conspiracy shit was, it gave me kind of a good framework to understand it as far as like how humiliation rituals work and how people move up, paying dues. Like it has it gives you kind of the framework for how that works without having to actually, put blood in the game type shit. So you would have been too nervous to fall asleep? I mean, mind you, initiation comes right after Hell Week, and the last night you probably not gonna get any sleep at all until that day before the initiation, where you waiting. And Hell Week is the longest. It feels like the longest week, even if it's not even bad. Like time, it feels like this time goes so fucking slow. Like day one, it might fly. Day one might fly by. Day two, oh hell, that nigga, that Tuesday, boy. Actually, that'd be day three, cause Sunday would be day one. But anyway, the second day, Monday, Tuesday, whatever. Oh, that day crawls by the whole day. Even when you go to class, when you're doing everything else you got to do, that day crawls by, and you just counting down the time, the minutes, seconds, and hours till Saturday. Said no fruity stuff goes on in that group. I say this. Have I seen dudes put on dresses? Yes, I've seen that. As far as other dudes sleeping with other dudes, no, no. I knew one dude who was open. He was out the closet. He knew a bunch of fine bitches, so he got a pass because he bring them to the party. So it's like, I'll let him. He do him. He friends with them, but they fine as hell, and they obviously ain't into him. But we straight, so shit, we good type shit. Facts. Seen the movie Road Trip. Road Trip. Road Trip. I feel like I've heard of it. I don't think I've seen it. If it's a comedy, I might have. Secret handshake scene is when the white guys were at the black frat was hilarious. Road Trip. I, I might have seen. If it's a comedy, I might have seen Road Trip. You might have to tell me who was in it. Is that where they crack an egg and snowball that? What? Oh, you talking about the egg thing? The yolk. I don't know what the yolk challenge is. Q Dogs. Hey, shout out Watts Cali, man. Shout out J Money. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. They are the gateway to Freemasonry. Like one of my close friends in college, he ended up joining the Masons. I guess his dad. I don't know if his dad. I don't know who. Probably his granddad. I think it was granddad. Was why he got in, but basically he joined the Freemasons. I don't know what degree he is. I don't know if he chose to move up. Obviously, he got initiated in, but that's it. I never really cared to ask him about it. I didn't think to ask about it. Shit. I know both my granddads were Freemasons too, but they died before I even knew what that really meant or even had a chance to ask them. I wasn't even old enough to no one ask him that shit. Man, I didn't know about that shit until after college. Cause a lot of this stuff, as far as Illuminati shit or whatever you want to call it, they don't teach you that shit in fraternities, man. These are motherfucking 18, like I said, 18, 19-year-olds and shit. Like, they'll tell you the history. They'll tell you, obviously, the secret handshake, the secret passcode, password, or whatever. But they not finna go through the whole spiel unless you go to, like, the ritual chair, which is, like, the person who's over leading all the rituals for that year, that semester. Like, whether it be the mid pledging semester, whatever you want to call it, ritual or whatever it may be, or especially the initiation where they got to do the rehearsal to get everything right, remember the words. But for certain meetings, like formal meetings, he be like, hey, if you want to know more about this, and this, just come over here and talk to me, and we'll chop it up. You can ask me questions. I was never that person. My thing was, I came in this motherfucker because I wanted to make some type of change to the campus. I ended up doing that, and I really didn't think I could, but then it happened. I was like, oh shit, I really did. Holy fuck. But yeah, I came in there really mainly do that, make connections, obviously party, obviously fuck bitches. I already had friends. I was already friends with them before I joined. So I was like, shit, fuck it. Why not? And they not racist. Most importantly, they were not racist, because I've had some negative experiences when I was rushing my freshman year that opened my eyes to a lot as far as that goes with like racism with people my age at the time. Hell yeah. So that's some psychology shit though, for real. You can't study how to take the test over, you're gonna fail that bitch. Did I go through the 3 degrees? No. All you do is go through pledging for 9 weeks, 10 weeks. It varies. And a lot of times they will fuck on purpose. They will extend it. Especially if like you did the group, someone in the pledge group did something wrong. Oh yeah, it's like, no, we finna extend that shit because they fucked up and did this wrong. Like my pledge class, we fucked up so bad. I mean, really fucked up so bad that it actually made our Hell Week not as hard. Like it was so bad that basically the cops, the fire department, the cops and fire department got called at like 3, 4 in the morning, and it was the president's 21st birthday, and he had to talk to the police. God knows coming from whatever bar, God knows how drunk on his 21st birthday. And I was like, oh, I know that man was pissed off than a motherfucker at 3, 4 in the morning. Yeah, we fucked up royally. It was bad. So American Pie era early 2000s road trip. I probably seen it. I just don't remember. That ain't the one with Martin Lawrence, I know. Did I do 4 years? Yeah, I did do 4 years. I tried to get the early alumni status, but the bylaw was like, nah, you got to be, I think I had to be active for, I think 8 semesters or something. Yeah, I think it was 8 semesters. So I wanted to do the early one so I could just focus on school and all that shit that last year, since I was in school for 5 years, and then go on. I was like, fuck. Since I've already been in it 3 years, shit, might as well do this shit. Might as well finish it. Ain't no point now to pay dues and shit, so fuck. The White College movie, road trip. I'm gonna have to look that up after the stream, man. I actually might have seen that. It's just been so long. Road trip. And I'll say this because I know I got asked this in college. When they heard I was in a white fraternity, black people that is, they're like, so do they do step shows? I laughed in their face. I'm like, man, hell no, they don't do no damn step shows. You really think, like, I fuck with them, but they ain't got rhythm like that. That shit would be, for me, that shit would be funny as hell just to see them try it. But fuck no. They ain't about that. Now, as far as some of them sorority girls, I'll say this, especially after working with one of the sorority groups to help them with their little dance and shit for Battle of the Bands, a lot of them sorority girls that be in the group, because there's like 200, 300, there's a shit ton of them. So some of them, their background might have been cheerleading, dancing, being like a dancer for like the basketball team and shit like that. So they have choreographed dance as something in their background that they know how to do. So they got rhythm and they can actually dance and do that shit. But dudes, I don't know dudes who got choreographed dance background shit. Road trip. Oh my, Sean William Scott. Oh my God, I feel like I've seen it because he ain't been in shit since Role Models, but I feel like I've seen that movie. You have to jog my memory. I go back and look. Any Diddy parties and fraternities? No. It is pretty much invite the fine bitches over. We got pledges. Your friends probably can't get in. Maybe 1 or 2, but you just don't come. Just because you're a frat and you got friends outside, like you got 5 homies, don't come and just invite them. Because at the end of the day, the people, all this shit is getting funded by everybody in the fraternity. Because that's where all the due money goes to, is everything from housing, renting shit out, booking artists. All that shit goes into what the dues is for. And like they got the budget. Like the treasurer actually has a budget. That shit is crazy that college kids can run that shit. Can be as organized just enough to run that shit financially and playing shit out, like booking events and all this shit at the age of like 19 is crazy as hell to me to think about. So the white frats would be funny. I know we had a good amount of football players coming to our parties, like Josh Dobbs. Yeah, he used to be a regular. Never see him drink though. Never seen him drink. He's one of them dudes. He'll like come through, make kind of like a walkthrough appearance, dap up a couple people, shoot the shit a little bit, and then he gone. He gone somewhere else. And that was his thing. Other ones, they might stay in for real, like get turned and shit like that. So it is what it is. And I mean, I respect the Dobbs for that shit. Because actually, now that I think about it, I know why. Because somebody was telling me a story after the Florida game. He was out at a bar. This girl wanted to take a picture with him. I think this was last year at UT. And she had a drink in her hand. And then he was like, nah, don't take I don't no pictures or whatever, because the drink was in her hand, and he didn't want to fuck up his chance to get into the league, or just to bring attention to himself, because social media, they see a picture and assumed, oh, Josh Dobbs was drunk at the thing because they saw a drink and he with the girl, so yeah. But no, Dobbs a cool dude, man, for real. And his dad cool as hell too. Like I said, man, white fraternities different than black fraternities, fam. They not part of Boule. Freemasonry for sure, they not part of Boule. We had, I don't know about fundraiser money, but we had something kind of like that with our treasurer, one of our other treasurers. And he got caught tweaking the books too. But the crazy thing was he was smart about it, because he knew it's my last year, man. So they not gonna do shit to me type thing. Oh man, I ain't got to stress over that at all, man. I ain't got to stress over that shit one bit. But nah, I'll say this. Going back to the racism thing, as far as what opened my eyes, was when I was a freshman. I rushed, didn't know shit about Greek life. All I knew was what I saw from American Pie. That's the only, and I guess Animal House. Those are the only reference points I ever had of any of that shit. But as far as white fraternities go, of any of that shit. So I'm just like, all right, let's see what this is about. It's like they got fine bitches, they got alcohol, music, blah blah. I'm like, all right, let's see what this is about. I go to rush to different houses. There was one house I went to where as soon as I got through the front door, I didn't go by myself. It was me and my roommate and another friend. And like immediately eyeballs. I was the only black person in there, obviously. Immediately eyeballs on me. And that look. The look like, why is this nigga here? That what they eyes was saying. I was like, yeah, the energy is not feeling too welcome in here. So I was not there that long. I was there maybe another minute, out onto the next house. So I was like, And the one I tried to get into as a freshman, I missed by one vote, which was one of the best things that happened to my life, because it taught me that just because someone could be 18, 19 years old, they could be racist too. I was under the impression that if you old and white, you probably racist, because that's what I experienced growing up in Chattanooga. Not every white person old was racist, but those are the ones who was giving that look. So that was my mindset. I was like, he probably 19. He knows some black people. Surely he's not racist. But they come to find out, some of them, they never had a black friend a day in their life, or they school didn't have them because they was in private school or lived in this type of neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Or from this type of area. So it was kind of it was an eye-opening thing, and I definitely learned a lot about white people for sure. Learned a lot about white people for sure. From a psychological standpoint, I was like, it makes it, knowing how they move now, it makes sense. I was like, okay, I get it. How I made a nigga want to go to college too. That's funny as hell. That's one of my favorite stoner movies of all time. That might be my favorite for real. Like Friday up there, but more specifically next Friday. But How High might be number one on my list for real. Say there'll be some weird parties at one college in your town, preppy college, frat. I'd have been to some other fraternity parties and shit too before I joined. And one of them, they were notorious for being racist. I didn't know at the time. And I remember getting to the party, I heard about it, didn't know it was a frat party until I saw a bunch of Sperry's, khaki shorts, Columbia apparel, Patagonia, and just a bunch of blonde white chicks. Actually, that don't shock me. That's Tennessee. I was like, hold on, bro. There's a bunch of white people. I don't see no black people here. And I walked past the brothers who was standing outside in the yard and shit. They ain't say nothing bad to me. They didn't give me the look either. And I'm like, okay, something's a little off here. I get in the house. No black people in here. See a bunch of Patagonians though. Some people looked, some brothers looked. They didn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? They didn't say, hey, you can't come in here. They didn't kick me out, which I was really surprised about that shit. I made it to the goddamn keg in the kitchen. Had a drink and everything. Not one brother said, no, you can't You know what I'm saying? You can't be here. None of that shit. I was still shocked. And it turns out a couple, they was actually cool. And we got talking shit and stuff. But I ended up leaving a little bit after that because I was like, yeah, this ain't. I didn't feel like they made me feel welcome, but they didn't make me feel that welcome versus the one I joined. What are the pros of being a fraternity? Obviously, connections in college and out of college. One of my best friends, actually, few of my best friends to this day, we are still like, we like this. So when they say that some of your best friends is gonna be in a fraternity, that shit is true. But at the same time, now there's gonna be some people you won't see eye to eye with within a fraternity. You know, like not everybody has the same personality. That's why there's kind of groups and cliques within fraternities, and sometimes in other fraternities I didn't even notice. This shit blew my mind. Say pledge class A, they haze the shit out of pledge class B because A, they just got initiated, so they feeling themselves. So they haze the shit out of B. B gonna end up resenting A when they get initiated. And it's like, nah, fuck them. They did this, and this. And it becomes a divide. And I've seen that with so many different fraternities and shit. Sororities could be the same way. You know how women be with drama and shit. So there can be a divide. For mine, nah, we was all cool for the most part. Obviously, there's some people that ain't gonna like each other. But we had our groups. You just find a group of people you fuck with. Like, for me, it was the stoners. Like, you like playing 2K, you like playing Madden, you cool, bet. We get along. You like rap music? Cool, bet. All right. You like to hoop? Shit, what's up? You smoke weed? Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the clique. Our energy matches up. Our personalities, our vibe and shit match up. Somebody who like to say drink all the goddamn time and on some like loud shit all the time, always trying to do the most, I probably won't vibe with them the same way. We could be cool, but I'm not gonna want to hang out with you the same way. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. Everybody got groups for every type of interest you like. You like soccer? They got people for that. Basketball, people for that. NASCAR, that one was still kind of hard for me. I knew some people that was into NASCAR, but not as many as I thought. And bossed around, yeah. So yeah, with pledges, yeah, you tell them what to do. You can't tell them just anything. Like you couldn't be like, "Hey, bro, buy me a new PS5." No, fuck no. But yeah, you can tell them to do shit. For us, it was like a signature system. So basically, you had to collect the number of signatures for the week. So say week 1, get 10 signatures. Basically, it's a way of getting to know the brothers and spending time with each one as well. And to also help the brothers who don't come around a lot to kind of show their face to the new members. So, you know, hey, that's so-and-so. Even if you ain't got to, you know what I'm saying, know them. Like, I know for me, mine was, it would be simple for me. It'd be like, bro, give me a pack of Rillos, I'll sign your black book. Cool. That's it. Or take my Vol card, go get me some Chick-fil-A. And then after that, you can smoke this blunt with me. Whatever. Cool. Type shit. I wasn't on no green ass shit where it'd be like, nah, bro, you gotta fucking carry my books all day for this. No, I wasn't on no shit like that. Now, if you piss me off, I was gonna be on some shit like that. I was gonna be on some shit like that if you pissed me off. I remember one pledge, he ended up getting he spilled some shit on my shoes, man. He spilled like a drink. Just being drunk, being, you know, young and dumb and shit. I made that nigga clean them goddamn shoes that night. And from my experience of being a pledge, for one, I was a token black dude in the pledge class. There was only one black brother at the time. And the first time I met him, he was kind of, I don't want to say intimidated, but I could tell he got comfortable being the token. He got comfortable with that shit. And I guess he kind of felt threatened in the sense of, damn, I ain't gonna be the only black guy no more. But me and him ended up being cool and shit. So it worked out. It fucking worked out. But it would be a bad look if the token black person in fraternity got hazed. I ain't even gonna say the worst, but had to do some really bad shit during the social media era, because they, you know how easy they could spin that story. Such and such fraternity hazes black pledge. That alone in the year 2014, 2015. Oh shit, boy. Bad publicity right there. That's gonna be an investigation. Shit. Yeah, you talking about? And he said any frat party's gonna be weird. Not on no. Blanket statement again. Blanket statement again. No, not true. I'll say this: you gonna see some how word this? You might see some nasty shit, but not on no like you open the door and be like, oh shit, this motherfucker got anal beads in the motherfucking. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you two feel about sex toys, but you ain't gonna open the door and find no shit like that. No. The worst thing I saw was something after a party. It was and I remember this shit vividly because I remember the next morning I went to go take a shower. I was living at the house. I went to go take a shower. I didn't want to wait till the pledges cleaned up and shit before I was like, I need to do this shit now. I got shit to do. I opened the shower curtain on the floor, on the towel. I saw a motherfucking tampon that was stuck to the floor with coagulated blood that looked like fucking like dry ketchup. If you ever seen ketchup just sitting out for a long time with that dull look it has, it looked like that. And I was like, oh hell no. Walked right back to my room. I was like, I'm waiting till these motherfucking pledges clean this shit. I ain't leaving till I smell bleach, Lysol, Pine Sol, Comet, all that shit. And I sure as shit didn't even go in that bitch after it was clean because I was like, I couldn't unsee that shit. I don't even know how that happened. I don't want to know. So I had y'all up in a sorority house. Y'all made it to in the sorority house? What? Man, boy, I'm gonna say they strict as hell in the sorority houses, bro. You can't do shit. I didn't heard stories of like they will do walkthroughs in your room. Excuse me. You can't have alcohol in there. You can't have drugs. They'll like do random walkthroughs and shit. And if they find it, they'll fine you. I think second offense, they'll kick your ass out. Which to be fair, most of them they daddy paying for that shit, but still, it's super fucking strict. If they found a dude in there, oh, you definitely get kicked the fuck out. Cause they got like curfew hours and shit too. They got like gates, they got cameras, they got police. Like it's, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like what they make it look like in the movies. You just walk in that bitch and sneak in. No. You have to plan that shit out a little bit. I don't even disagree with that. I won't even disagree with that. I feel the same fucking way. Mike Epps. Oh my God. Mike Epps made that movie. Lorenzo disagree. But yeah, next Friday is the best one. I don't care what nobody say. How big was my pledge class? 15. What do we call ourselves? The last of Mohicans. Because 10 of them got bald, which bald means it's short for black bald. Meaning if you a pledge and they do a voting process. I'm trying to remember if they did it where like somebody had to get bald. Actually, it's not so much somebody got to get bald. It's really, it could be a myriad of things that'll get you bald. Being disrespectful to brothers and shit. Like if you can't say fuck you to a brother. Like that's automatically punishment. It don't matter. Even if you joking, haha, fuck you. Like no, that's not gonna fly. You can't say that until you get initiated. Obviously can't talk back. Any of that shit, you could get bald for that. If not, and they like you, you gonna get punished. You definitely gonna get punished for that shit. If it's like you creeping out girls at parties and shit, like you acting awkward around girls, and girls say shit, and it come back to one of us, yeah, you probably gonna get kicked out for that. Or they might talk to you first, but typically you gonna get bald for that. It could be shit like that. But yeah, mine was 15. 10 of them got bald because after I was saying we fucked up so bad, we were supposed to clean we were supposed to come to the house. I think it was like 6, 7 in the morning, because again it happened at 4 a.m. So 3 hours later, come to the house and clean up all the shit because we fucked that bitch up. Come to the house and clean all that shit up. I slept through the alarm. I slept through the phone ringing and all that shit. I didn't show up. And in the little text, it was like, I would seriously reconsider if you don't show up. And I was like, oh shit. I popped up out the bed quick as hell. Got to the house. I was the only one there. There's a couple brothers in there. And I'm like, ah, shit. I know I'm the only one here right now, so I know I'm finna get in trouble for some shit. And the cleaning was pretty much done. So I was like, yeah, just paint. They was like, just paint the walls or paint the walls in the basement or some shit till you got class. I was like, okay, whatever. But it was basically the other 10 that didn't come to the cleaning. They got bald and shit. Some of them, they was already on the chopping block, but that was just what the straw that broke the camel's back. Half Baked Pineapple Express. Both of those are classics. Both of those. Next Day Air, I think, should go in that category too. That's the movie that put Omari Hardwick on the map for Ghosts and all that shit. Yeah, man, Josh, like I said, I had friends who had classes with him. I've interviewed him when I was covering like Tennessee football practice and shit. I interviewed him and all that shit. I will say one time I was studying in the library, and I shit you not, they got them soundproof rooms and shit you can rent out if you really got like a study group with the big ass whiteboard. I walked past, and mind you, aerospace engineer, ESPN always had to remind you. I saw a team of Asians. Yeah, team of Asians with a whiteboard full of just, I don't even know what type of math this was. It was foreign to me. Just all over this board, and it's Josh Dobbs and these Asians, I guess, talking about whatever the project was. Because most of the engineers is either, honestly, fat dudes, glass that smell bad, Asian dudes, very rarely chicks. Yeah, so I was just like, huh. Ain't no way this is a real picture. What's up, Adrian Settles in the building? Oh shit, trust me, you ain't gotta worry about me doing that shit. Yeah, about the coagulated, yeah. Did the KAs, okay, hold on. KA Psi or Kappa Alpha, those are two different things. KA Psi, is the black fraternity. That was one Colin Kaepernick was in. Kappa Alpha, that's one of the oldest Southern fraternities in history. That one's white, and that one was notorious for being racist. Even though the ones I knew was actually cool. Which one are you talking about? Because like I said, I don't know. As far as black fraternities go, I only went to a couple parties when I was a freshman. And I mean, actually, I don't even think it was. Now I think it was a black party. I don't know. Probably it might have been. Who knows? But again, we didn't really, interact with them like that. Like they're separate. Like I said, none of the houses on campus are black fraternities. All their shit is in the hood in East Knoxville. I don't know about now, but then it was all over there. So that's why they get away with all that Haitian shit, because they out the way. They out there. So you ain't got to worry about UTPD or any of them people coming around and word getting out. Because I heard one story that I forgot what fraternity it was, but they got kicked off for it where they made their pledges get naked in a bathtub full of hot sauce. Obviously, this causes injuries because hot sauce touch your body, touch skin, and you in it doused, exposing areas. Oh yeah, that's gonna hurt a lot. And my whole thought was, that's kind of stereotypical. Come on now, hot sauce for real? Like what? Come on, next you're gonna put chicken in the goddamn bathtub. Like what the fuck wrong with y'all? But at the same time, it's like, that's a lot of hot sauce. You know how many hot sauce bottles you got to get to fill a bathtub up with hot sauce? Like seriously, that's like a bulk order from Costco. Oh, back to that though. But there is a boxing weekend. That's like all the white fraternities. They got their boxers and shit. It's set up by weight class. They got like a bracket, and it's from Thursday to Saturday. So if you got a fight, say Thursday, and you win, guess what? There's a lot of people in that weight class, Saturday or Friday, you got another fight. If there's still a lot more people, next day you got to fight. And the thing is, a lot of people will actually train for this shit. They take this shit serious. Like they'll spend like a whole semester, or the one leading up, or like a lot of weeks. They'll get a boxing trainer. I don't know if they pay for it themselves or the fraternity covers these costs. But they like train with a boxer and shit. They'll get their body right. They won't drink. They won't smoke. I don't know about what they do sexually. I ain't asked them, but like they take that shit serious. Especially if someone won the belt and they trying to defend the title, they taking that shit hella serious. I know one of my friends, I think he was a 2-time, maybe a 3-time champ. And they give you like a legit belt and you get to keep that shit too. That's like on Freshmen where the fraternity had Will and the rest of the group doing the easy work, but had Carlton doing, because Carlton was talking too much. He ain't no one to shut the fuck up. Did you name the fraternity, but college sucks? Money down the drain. Depends on what you go for. If you want to be obviously a doctor or a lawyer, that's the only way you can really go for real like that. You go to Fresno State, shout out to the Bulldogs. Fuck Georgia though. Next month for college, they try to recruit you. Fuck that. Hell yeah, man. Shout out to the Vols winning the national championship. Hell yeah. I never even got to give them a shout out for that. Baseball. That's what's up. Call me crazy. I don't give a fuck nobody say. In the next 3 years, I think Tennessee gonna win the national championship in football. Not this year. No. Next 3 years, I wholeheartedly do believe Tennessee gonna win. Because you know how that be. When a school wins and say one sport, it kind of trickles over into other sports, but they magically good. LSU in baseball. They won the national championship the year before Tennessee won. And you know, the Lady Tigers won in women's basketball. So I keep an eye on Tennessee. Oh yeah. Who hosted that shit, man? Fuck. I don't think it was Kappa Alpha. I think it was fuck. I think it was Kappa Sig. I think it was Kappa Sig who hosted Boxing Weekend. What fun moments out of my fraternity? Shit, too many to count. Like I said, the year I lived in the fraternity house was like I think the only year in a while we could do that because we had like cool cops and shit. But man, I'll say my experience, it felt like Animal House as far as just living in the house, actually getting to live in the party house and shit. Fun as hell. My funnest experience though. I had fun at the ASAP Ferg concert with a lot of my best friends that came up to visit. That shit was fun as hell. Um, Funnest time. Mm mm mm. I don't know. At one of our tailgates for a football game, I got to a rap battle with the lead singer of the band that we rented and shit. And it was very spur of the moment. This was not no playing shit either. I'm just over here chilling, minding my business. I am not sober at all during this tailgate. I am far from sober. And I just remember one of my friends goes, "Hey yo, bro, this the lead singer, whatever, he wanna rap battle, bro. You gotta come out here, man. Come on. I'm like, hold on. I just smoked. I'm crossfaded. Hold the fuck on. Let me get myself together mentally. Let me get my shit together. I'll be right down there." And end up doing that shit in front of like 300, 400 people. That shit was fun as hell, man. I had a blast doing that shit. Even the cops were standing to the side watching this shit. Like cheering and shit. Like for me and the other dude. Like that shit was awesome as hell, man. To both ends, nigga. Shit. Fuck you talking about? You ain't gonna want to sit down either. You ain't gonna want to pee. You ain't gonna want to sit down. You don't do nothing. You might want to jump into a goddamn freezer real quick. Like, hold on. Let me get in that bit. We can sell this in the Discord battle. With a Danny Dimes jersey. So they gonna let LSU Bama done. Bama done winning chips, dog. I see LSU before Bama, but Bama they done. They still gonna be like competitive, but they done. You remember looking for your college to go to your freshman year, and you looked into Biola University. I've never heard Biola. I've never heard of that. I don't know where that's at. Something seemed off like people were in a trance. What is Biola University? Please enlighten me. Settled with. Oh wait, hold on. I guess it's a Cali school. Settled with Cal State LA. I didn't know that was a school either. I ain't gonna lie. In 2020, and you finally graduated. Congratulations to you, man. Shout out to you. This year in gymnastics, Tennessee. Yeah, man. I was known for freestyling and shit when I was in college. Yeah, that was like the thing. That was another thing. If you wanted my signature freestyle, you didn't even gotta rap battle me. If you came at me on some shit like that, no Diddy, then it's like, all right, man. I guess we gonna go the rap battle route. But other than that, it's like we just try. Because you know, a lot of people, it's like I've never freestyled, nigga. There's no pressure. It's not like you gonna get hurt if you fuck up. You got to start somewhere. Shit, the first time you try to ride a bike, did you not fall? Did you not fall? Got to try somewhere. Shit, and it's not like I'm like, oh man, you sorry as fuck. No, you got the balls to try. So kudos to you. Hold on. Oh no, that's some Drake shit. It's a Christian school, in Cali, I guess. I think it's kind of like a Liberty, like one of the liberal arts schools. It's like Christian too, like a West Coast version. Hold on, bro. Aren't you, Lorenzo? Aren't you subscribed to HDTV too? Like, don't you be in the comments? Cause I'm like, I know I done seen you in there, bro. Yeah, HD, my homie, bro. Yeah, I know him. Yeah. Like we talk. I talked to him. What was that? Saturday? Yeah, that's the homie, man. Yeah. Oh, okay. LSU and gymnastics. Because don't they have that little like? Don't they have like a blonde chick or like some little fine chick that's good at gymnastics, like real short? LSU, that is. No, I was not the nigga with the dreads. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Uh uh. Uh What's up, GGB Chronicles? Yeah, Blackbird over here trying to put that evil on me, talking about sexy red and me in a sex tape. Hell no, bro. Mm. We ain't doing that. He said I ain't following no bike, no trainer wheels. First day I'm trying this shit. Mm-mm. Stop, no. Let's see another. I'll tell you one thing. I didn't have to do this. This was the pledge class after me. During Hell Week, they had so they had a table, right? President sits on one side. Each pledge, they got them lined up. One after another comes and sits on the other side of the table in a chair, obviously. I think blindfold again. Say take the blindfold off. There's a cup with a goldfish in that motherfucker. Regular goldfish, right? Then they say, put the blind, or first off, they say, you're gonna have to drink this, but first put the blindfold on. Afterwards, they swap it out for some peaches. I guess similar texture as goldfish. I've never eaten a goldfish. I don't know. They'll swap them out. So whenever you think it's finna be a goldfish, like, and you got like that, oh, I'm about to drink a goldfish, peaches. Now, if they didn't one person, then it was because they really didn't like you. Pissed them off. This nigga, man. The NFL storylines for this year, it's gonna be focused on the Chiefs. Can they three-peat? That's gonna be one of the main things going into the year. Obviously, rookie quarterbacks. Who's gonna do what? Caleb Williams or the Bears gonna be? Excuse me, better. Is Russell Wilson done? Um, there's gonna be more focus on CJ Stroud and the Texans type shit. And then, of course, Aaron Rodgers, because he should be healthy this year. He said, "I give you a good delivery with free something, but I can't follow up." That's the thing. If you got a delivery, you straight. That's the most important thing. It ain't the lyrics. It ain't the flow. If you got a good delivery, that can mask a lot of shit. Because if you got it the other way around, that's a problem. The bars might be fire. The flow might be good, but if you ain't got no delivery, it ain't gonna hit. No different than stand-up jokes. You can write the funniest joke of all time, but if you didn't execute that joke right, it's not gonna be funny. I think they lose game 1 against Baltimore too. But I don't think he gon' this nigga. You say he got 3 kids? This man got 3 kids. I don't think I've ever seen this first. They really be keeping that kid out the spotlight for real. And I ain't even mad about that. I say next. That'd be cool. But Jaden Daniels a bust. All I gotta say, that nigga need to learn how to slide. Learn how to slide, nigga. This is the NFL. Don't be doing that dumb shit you were doing at LSU, jumping into niggas. Here before we hear that this is our life from the Cow Divas from Dallas. You know what? I'm glad I ain't have a lot of fraternity brothers that was Cowboys fans. Most of them are Titans fans. I didn't even know that's how I learned that Titans really had fans. I was like, wait, you really like the Titans? That's your team, the Titans, bro? Like, that you really like the Titans? Because they was ass at this point. This is before they had Mariota. I think, who they have? Is it Jake Locker? Yeah, I think it was Jake Locker, and I forgot who played whenever he was always hurt. But basically, Titans was ass. I was like, y'all really like the Titans? Like, niggas had the jerseys and shit. I'm like, who's on the team worth getting a jersey at this point? The niggas sorry. I mean, the Ravens was like 8-8 too, but still, like, this is Titans. They pencil me in there. I mean, the Eagles gonna do good, but they ain't gonna win shit. What's up, Shaka? What's up with your man? 2 a time. I will say, I wish I kind of learned this shit, like, about, like, how sports was rigged. This and, I guess more of the Illuminati shit, too, while I was in college. Even if it was after I joined, I wish I had learned about it. Because it would have had a different lens as far as how I looked at it. Because at the time, all I knew was, like, you know, New World Order, Illuminati was a thing, blood sacrifices was a thing. I didn't know about rappers having to do a bunch of rainbow stuff to get on. I didn't know nothing about that until after I graduated college. So Skip gone. I mean, he should have been gone. So you've been waking up your friends solely with sports because you recently showed them the Paul schemes prop for a no-hitter. And they caught on a little more? Hell yeah. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, bro. Not one. Not one kick return. Ain't no way. Yeah, I've been well, man. I've been good, dog. Can't complain. I hope you're doing good too, dog. Yeah, he said Phillies might win. We'll see. They got a better chance than the Sixers and the Eagles, I can tell you that. That nigga really came out to that shit too. Watch the score for the Chiefs and Ravens equal to 47. Kobe Bryant, yeah, RP to him. He was just 42. I remember last thing I knew he was coaching football. See that vid on that Brandon Biggs guy? He predicted Trump would get shot. Hold on a second. Trump would get shot by his Nah, I ain't hear about that shit. That's crazy. Like how someone could predict that Kobe would die from a helicopter 12 years in it. Was it 12? 8. 8 years in advance. And he caught all type of hell for posting that shit at the time for obvious reasons. And then fast forward, that tweet goes viral again after everything had happened, and you just see who here after blank, who here after Chamberlain Heights, who here after this type shit. This nigga, I just say he looked like a dragonfly. I should have laughed. Damn. Well, I think of the Trump controversy, man. That's a good cinema. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause YouTube be on some bullshit about it. Three. Okay, I was like, I know somebody ran one back last year. That's a goddamn lie, Blackbird. That's a motherfucking lie. Hell no. I know during football season, Blackbird gonna say the same shit. His sports betting may be estimated to make 140 billion this upcoming year, and counting. I think that was his nickname when he played for the Ravens. I don't even remember him having a nickname. I don't remember nobody calling him Dragonfly. I just remember, hey, get that man on a kick return or something. It's over. It's over. It's over. I will say though, since you brought up ODT, my last year, I definitely saw some of my friends with the MAGA apparel and stuff. Like that was they dude. I don't know about now. I can't speak for him now, but old Trump was they dude back then. Man, Blackbird trolling, bro. That's all that is. I think it started on like one of Dell's live streams. Yeah, I think that's where it started, and then it trickled over to here when I was on there. The biggest NFL sleeper team this year? Shit, I was just talking about this to my barber Saturday. Fuck, I had a team and I forgot. Damn. I think it was a team that wouldn't even be considered a sleeper. I cannot remember who it was. Oh my god. I might have said the Jets. I think I might have said the Jets. I cannot remember. I said somebody. I think it might have been the Jets, bro. Trump has that New York dog in him. New York folks don't mess around. I know. He became a meme of the century with that. Hell yeah, he did. But yeah, New York is different, man. New Yorkers are different. Panthers definitely gonna do better than people expect. Do I have any other hobbies? Yeah, I do, man. I like to paint. I like to draw. Make beats. Like I mentioned before, I like the freestyling shit. Workout. At one point, yoga, Pilates. I like anything that's like active or creative. That's my shit. Basketball. Anything like that. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, as far as that paint goes, man, I got into that like oil paint. I got into that shit like a month or two ago because I've been drawing for 27 years now. And I remember the very first picture I drew as a kid at 2 years old. So I was like, shit, I'll be watching Bob Ross. Like anybody ask me who the GOAT is, like period, if it wasn't just sport, who the GOAT, Bob Ross is gonna be the answer every single time. Number two would be like Batman. But like Bob Ross is the motherfucking GOAT. I don't care what nobody say about nothing. It ain't Michael Jackson, it ain't Michael Jordan, it ain't Kobe. It's Bob motherfucking Ross. And watching him paint make you feel like you can paint as good as him. But he don't tell you that him being able to paint in 24 minutes don't mean you can paint in 24 minutes just because he made it look easy. And he don't even fucking mention, or didn't, excuse me, he didn't mention that it take sometimes 2 weeks to let them paintings dry. He didn't say that part. Not with that quarterback. But Big B funny as hell, bro. Said Jacoby Jones was the first Super Bowl you watched. He was swagging, electrifying. As a Ravens fan, I was hyped in a motherfucker seeing that. And you can't forget about the Mile High Miracle, because without that, shit, the Ravens wouldn't even been to the Super Bowl. They would have lost that bitch. Do I have a bike? No, I don't. I haven't ridden a bike in like shit. Oh, I gotta think. I really gotta think about that question. It's been so long. fuck, maybe 15. I don't know about 15. That's a stretch. It's been over 10 years since I've ridden a bike. I can tell you that. I never rode one when I was in college either. Because UT on some whole shit where they'll charge you for that shit. Like, you need a parking pass for a bike. Bitch, it's a motherfucking bicycle. Like, the Packers are going to surprise a lot of people. I wouldn't say that because they kind of already put people on notice. Say Daniel Jones' contract needs to be validated too, since they were trying to trade up with the Patriots to get Drake May. Nah, y'all just got a dud at quarterback. It is what it is. Did I paint the tiger? What? Nah, that's a poster. I wish I could paint the tiger. Yo, that'd be badass. Nah, I ain't paint that. That's a poster. That would be sick as hell though. Cause right now I do a lot of like superhero based themes and shit. Like you go to my IG or my art store and you can just like tap through and see all different shit I've drawn. But yeah, anything, whether it be graphic based designs and shit. Growing up, it was Dragon Ball Z, it was anime, cars. Like as a kid, any car I saw on the road, I couldn't wait to draw that shit when I got home. It could be a cement truck, it could be a fire truck, it could be a Toyota Corolla. Like as a kid, I knew any type of car. Like I was like a walk-in car encyclopedia when it came to knowing what type of car make as like a 4 or 5 year old. And that's only because my dad collected like them little Matchbox and like Hot Wheels toys and shit. Them little cars. He would have a bunch of those. So like I just look at them and go through them and he showed me like this is such and such car, this is such and such car. And I was like enamored by that shit. I mean allegedly. Mile High Miracle was on your birthday. That's what's up. That's a hell of a birthday gift. Yeah, we got them schools where you get the little app. I rode them like once. I wasn't ready for that. My friend did not tell me they went 25 miles per hour. So I wasn't ready for that shit. Took me a minute to get used to it. And on top of that, man, it's like, nah, you can't ride on the sidewalk. You got to be on the street. I was like, bruh, I'm learning here. I don't want to be on the road, on a scooter, exposed, trying to learn how to ride this goddamn motorized scooter on the fly in real time traffic. The fuck? But once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. Fishing and jogging, okay. Used to have the rappel. I don't know how to pronounce the fishing game. I know what you're talking about. Fishing game. Been a good amount of Ravens that have passed in the last 2 years. Good amount. Collins, Ryan Mallett, that is, Kobe Jones, Tony Saragusa a couple years ago. Oh boy, he was an active player. I cannot think of his name. I think he had dreads. Oh damn, what's the dude's name? I think it was like 2 more, but one was active. God damn, what was dude's name? I think he played for the Rams before he got to the Ravens. What was dude's name? So it was somebody else who played. He'd have blew out the Niners in that Super Bowl, but Rodgers said these Ravens can't go down. So you remember thinking Niners were gonna come back and win. I was thinking, man, this shit finna be a boy. I was like, I'm hyped, but it was like, man, this shit finna be one side as hell, bro. Like, what the fuck? But when them lights cut off, I was like, oh shit, here come the comeback. But I knew the Ravens weren't finna lose out. Tommy DeVito, him DeVito. Jacoby, a legend. He'll forever be a Ravens legend. Too late to put the Chiefs and the Packers in the Super Bowl. With Rodgers, I don't even think when Rodgers was with the Packers that he ever went against Pat Mahomes. Because the time they played each other, Rodgers wasn't playing. It was, I think, Jordan Love or Brett Hundley, one or the other. It wasn't Rodgers. I know that. Oh, no. The 9-box scooters got some range. Is that the ones with the app? I don't know what they call it. I just know it's a scooter and you got an app. You scan a little QR code. Top 3 cars. Oh, my favorite cars of all time. I ain't thought about this one in a minute. In no particular order, I like the Dodge Viper because it's very rare to see one of those. I haven't seen one in like 10 years. And for some reason, I always liked them as a kid, especially the red one with the white racing stripes on that motherfucker, boy. Or yeah, excuse me, Band-Aid stripes, not racing stripes. That shit was hard as hell. I had like a little toy car like that. All white Phantom, all white Phantom. And lastly, mm, I like me a Camaro. I like me a motherfucking Camaro. I like me a Stingray though more than anything. One of them old school Stingrays now. You like tennis. You know, many say Djokovic is the GOAT in tennis. I don't even know who they consider the GOAT in tennis for men. Since he has numbers, Federer is, in your opinion. You played tennis along with Nadal and Sampras. Never got into tennis. Never got into it. It's just crazy to think Federer and Djokovic been playing my entire life. And them niggas still playing. What the fuck? Nigga, I'm almost 30. What the fuck? Fuck. So he be on the sidewalk right past the police. Oh shit. Have I played NCAA in the NCAA game yet? No, I have not. I said I was gonna download the I don't know if the trial's still available. I was gonna try that out and see what it's like. From what I've heard, what I've read, and a little bit of what I've seen a little bit where they say it plays like Madden, but a little bit better. That doesn't necessarily shock me. I don't know as far as what bugs pop up in the game, but if it play like Madden, obviously gonna be some type of bugs that pop up in the game. And right now we in the honeymoon phase of the game, so that's why a lot of people got the rose tinted glasses on, and they just happy to finally have a college football game after 10, 11 years. 10 years to finally have another game. So that's what he at now. When that shit wears off, then we'll really see how people feel. After playoffs, the Super Bowl dude was an instant celebrity on late night shows and all. It's crazy. He didn't even win Super Bowl MVP when he should have won. Why don't Canada have the NFL team, every other pro sports? They have the Canadian Football League. That's why. And Buffalo's their Canadian market for NFL. Okay. I didn't know what that was called, but yeah, you see them just randomly all over the place on campus in downtown. And usually when people ride them, they got like a squad with them, bro. Like they be rolling like 3 next to each other in one lane and shit. I'm like, that look cool as hell, man. Didn't know that. I did not know Lightning McQueen was based off of a biker. Said something about fraternities never sat right with you. You don't like falling behind the man. You know, to the humiliation shit. Yeah, I'll say this. For me, the biggest thing was I didn't want to be part of the group think that say what happened in the meeting. Like if, say it was a stance on maybe a person or a subject, it could be something simple. Where people would change their tune on something just because they saw like, 60% of the people, they agree with this, even though I'm the only one arguing with my point as this. But since everybody else is this, let me switch to my shit just to get this shit over with, and I can do what I gotta do for the rest of the day type shit. And I mean, shit, dude. I was a token black dude at one point before more started joining. Shit, I wanted to be different. I didn't want to be like everybody else. I wanted to stand out. I liked that I could go to parties and I could overhear women talk about like, oh, there go the black brother or whatever like that. Not in a bad way, but just like, hey, they checking the nigga out. You feel me? Like, hey, I'm out here. You see me. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. I'm different. People gonna automatically recognize me, know who I am and shit. So I wanted to stand out. I didn't want to blend in and all that. Oh, it's impossible unless I just like painted myself fucking peach or some shit. So, you know. And that's probably kind of why I didn't want to go to a black fraternity. Because I would have blended in. Yeah. Kate, like, when they say Katie don't give a fuck about nothing else but basketball, that shit is real as hell. You ever seen them nigga ashy ass ankles? He really don't give a fuck. Niggas talk about the hair. He got the ashy ankles is where I draw the line. Ain't no you can have all the beads in the world you want with your beard, with your lineup. He don't have a lineup with your hair, whatever. But goddamn it, ain't no way in hell you gonna have them ashy ass ankles, dog. Like this shit look like chalk. That's gonna be the next game that everybody hype for, GTA 6. You think in this college football hype crate? You ain't seen shit yet. GTA 6 gonna really be the one. Them servers gonna be fucking slammed. Because people been waiting for 10 years again. Another game we've been waiting for 10 years, but they still milking GTA 5. I saw a new ad for some new shit they added a month ago. I'm like, the fuck? Y'all got a new game mode and y'all got a game coming out what next year? All right, Rockstar, you do you. Eventually, NFL will become a flag football league. Jalen Ferguson, that's who it was with the Ravens. Thank you, Jalen Ferguson. Could not think of dude's name. You said if KD was your teammate, you getting them lotion before every game. Thoughts about Bronny James and the Lakers. Whew, that's a whole separate video. What I gotta say about that. That's a whole separate video. I mean, I told you so. I ain't the only one that said it. I don't know what. There are some people like, nah, man, Bronny James gonna do good because he's LeBron's son and they gonna make him good. No, nigga. Listen, like I said, I get it scripted, but the nigga can't shoot. If you airball on the motherfucking three from a foot away, wide open from the corner, nigga can't shoot. There's only so much them magnets gonna help him. And it's just not the shooting. There's other aspects of the game he can't do offensively. He undersized. Defensively, he could kind of hold his own, but he playing summer league niggas. He ain't playing the niggas that's over there in wherever the Olympics at. I can't remember what country they're in. But he ain't playing the Steph Currys yet. If he had to guard Steph Curry, and Curry is 6'3" and Bronny is 6'1", undersized, he is getting embarrassed even more than he already is. Like, he might get dropped by one of them Steph Curry crossovers. Like, dude, it's not even worth it, dog. Yes, you still can bet on it, but Bronny James can't shoot. Dog, he's not going to be good. He's got the guaranteed contract. He is not going to be good. There is nothing, like, I don't know how else to say this, but I'm going to try to say this as simple as possible. He wasn't ready in college. He was never the best player on his team in high school. If you weren't the best player in high school, you somehow ended up on a D1 team. You weren't starting to start out with. You weren't even averaging 10 fucking points. You were averaging 4 goddamn points. And your dad gets you into the league. What the fuck makes you think that he's gonna be good in the NBA if he wasn't good in college? That doesn't work. It's not like that. We have never seen that happen where a nigga was just trash as shit, averaging 4 points in college, made it to the NBA and got good. That doesn't happen. We see the nigga can't play. He's not NBA ready. Other players are already saying it. Jaylen Brown already had to backtrack his statement when he clearly got caught on camera. You can shout out Legends Productions for catching that shit. Clearly saying he's not an NBA pro. We know why he's in the league. He's not good. He's never going to be good. Now Bryce, different conversation, but Bronny's not going to be good. He's only going to be there for 1 week just for this publicity stunt bullshit so LeBron can make history. And then he go into the G League so they can hide his ass for how sorry he is. And even then, he gonna get cooked. But guess what? It's G League, and don't nobody really watch G League, so we won't really know about it. Unless ESPN has the nerve to do some bullshit. Thank you. And I had to calm down a little bit. I was like, come on, bro. He's like, come on, bro. It's not going to be good. I've heard of Ticket TV. I know who that is. Lakers fans were sending death threats to a YouTuber just because he took Braun out of his top 5. Man, fuck them niggas, bro. They'll be alright. They Butler averaged 5 a game in college. When he got to the league, we could tell the nigga could hang with pros now. Could we not? Yes or no? And somebody fact check that shit, bro. Did Jimmy Butler really average 5 in college? Fact check that shit. He is a what do they say? What's the word? What they call that shit? ESPN used to do for little sick kids, man. What they call it? Make a wish. So he a make a wish kid. He had the medical scare. Technically the nigga is a make a wish kid. Like for real. If we want to be honest, niggas a make a wish kid. And Kwame Brown had the best comparison. I hit that nail on the head. Perfect. Like the boys, Homelander. People scared to say shit to Homelander and back talk him because Homelander kill him and shit. Or unalive him. YouTube. Bitch ass nigga YouTube. But yeah, unalive him. And like, you know how they treat Ryan, his son? He said Bronny James, that's Homelander Jr. And LeBron is Homelander. That's the most, hey, that's very accurate. That's very accurate. Oh God. 5.5. Yeah, because they trying to get to the league for real. That's why. They don't want to stay in the G League. What up, Haitian Fab 31? Said Jimmy did well in JUCO. Yeah, Bronny should have went to JUCO before he went to fucking D1. I was gonna say, I know goddamn well Jimmy Butler ain't averaging 5 points. Yeah, and the Lakers are bought. Say Braun fans got to chill out, and besides, he's not really top 5. Statistically, he been honest. Beating less 50-win teams, faced less 50-win teams, and Mike, Kobe, Hakeem, Shaq, and Tim Duncan. Any good show I'm currently following? The Boys. I watched clip because like it was on. It was something to watch. I mean, if you look at it separate from what actually happened and all that shit compared to the show, I mean, it's good entertainment. That little light-skinned bitch in there fine as hell. I do know that. What else? I think all the other show, Power, it's on this little break until my birthday. My Adventures of Superman. And upcoming, since I said Batman the GOAT if you asked about superheroes and shit. That new Batman series is going to drop on Amazon Prime on August 1st. Written by Bruce Timm, who wrote Batman the Animated Series. So that's what I'm really hyped for. Fuck all that shit. I'm hyped about that Batman shit. His first year, then 15 is the next. Okay. I'll say there's one thing I don't like about the Boys. They have so many unnecessary rainbow scenes in there. It's just like, I get you trying to like be the shock value, but sometimes it's like you ain't got to go over the top like that. Like the dude that's like multiple man that can like split himself and be another, basically clone himself and do all that. He ain't got to be butt ass naked, bro. Like we ain't got to see all that. Like the nigga can have clothes on. Like come on. Or Web Weaver, which is Spider-Man. We ain't gotta. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta see all that. I knew something about Starlight's face looked different. I was like, why do you like she got that plastic surgery look on her face? I was like, didn't she used to be finer than that? Now she kind of like, Supercell. Ain't that a superhero one too? It's like a movie. Yeah, I mean they've been had the woke politics in there. But yeah, this season for sure. And they got Firecracker is like the the right wing. They got to play on the conspiracy shit if you notice. And on top of that, they didn't mock the gematria on that motherfucker too. They done mocked the gematria on that bitch too. But obviously the way they did it, they didn't do it right. But they trying to make people sound crazy type shit. So yeah, anytime you see any scenes of Firecracker doing a little podcast, and they mention the numbers, you should pay attention to that. All right, I'm glad I'm not crazy. I was like, something didn't look right about her face. So now she's just a light. I done heard the comics are worse. I done heard. I haven't even read any of them. I honestly don't know who whatchamacallit. I can't even remember like what was I even talking about? God damn. Oh yeah, I don't know if it's DC or Marvel as far as the boys, they own separate shit. You can't keep up with all these subscription providers. I mean, bro, like I said, 1, 2, 3 movies. I forgot somebody mentioned what FlixRave. I don't know if I found that one on my own or somebody might have mentioned it. That was actually better than 1, 2, 3 movies. But yeah, you can find anything on FlixRave, man. I watched the Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 3 yesterday. You know, they had the final Kevin Conroy scene as Batman, and that shit gave me chills. Like, I rewatched that scene like 5, 6, 7 times, bro. Like back to back to back. I'm like, God damn it, like, nigga, you don't understand, bro. Like, this childhood to me, like, B-Taz, like, y'all don't understand, man. That and Batman Beyond, you just don't, you had to be a 90s baby. You just had to be a 90s baby, dog. The DCAU was just undefeated, man. You just had to be there. I mean, you can watch it now, but I'm just saying, it was, that shit gave me hype just thinking about it, bro, for real. So you really haven't watched the new season? It's been good. I think they got the next episode coming out at midnight, so I'm definitely gonna watch that because this week in sports, it's been kind of slow. I know they had the because I ain't seen no more questions about Greek life, so yeah, we're gonna talk about whatever. So yeah, I seen what's her name, Ingrid, girl butchered the national anthem. That shit, whew, that's the worst national anthem I've ever heard. Oh my god, I forgot the home run derby was on. It's crazy, the Dodger won. It's my team, but I was like, whatever. But damn, this bitch could not sing for shit. And she tried to add a little falsetto on the end of it to cover it up. I'm like, dog, you done butchered this shit so bad. There is nothing you can do to save this song. Just cut your losses. And then she talking about I was drunk and I'm going to rehab to sort this out. I'm like, what? That don't make it better. That makes it worse. Because it's like this wasn't like a spur of the moment. Hey, we need someone to sing the national anthem. And while she's been drinking, can you come up here? It's like you knew you had to do this, yet you still got drunk. And knowing you had to do the national anthem in front of a lot of people televised, and to say going to rehab, boy, who her PR team? And her dad was, I think, the equipment manager for the Rangers or the Astros or some shit too. Or used to be. Ryan is Bronny. Yeah, Bronny just, honestly, I don't think Bronny really wants to play in the NBA. I think he'd rather do anything else than do what he does. But he has to. When that one shot, it was a legit. Oh yeah, yeah. I know you talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. I forgot the name, but I know who you're talking about. The one Homelander was with for a minute. That Jimmy was abandoned by his family. He was 6'6" and with good defense. That was his thing. He was a defensive player, then he honed his offensive skills. Who's barely 30? I gotta know now. I'm about to go. Who is barely 30? Who is she? I gotta know. I guess Starlight. I guess girl who plays Starlight. I haven't seen a new season of that Rick and Morty. I'm behind on that. That's what I gotta binge that shit. Right now, I've been basically going through every DC animated movie, dog. Like some of them I watched twice in one fucking week because it's like, all right, bro, let me rewatch this shit because fuck it, bro. It's Batman or it's goddamn, you know what I'm saying? It's Batman. I'm definitely gonna rewatch it if it's Batman. Flixrave, yeah, FLIXRAVE, Flixrave.to. Damn, not LA Fitness. Not LA Fitness. 2 album or mixtapes and a rock or country artist to listen to. I can't help you with the country artist part. Rock. I'm a Red Hot Chili Peppers type of dude, so that's the answer I'm gonna give you. Or Sublime. I like that chill stoner type shit. Oh, you know what? I got one. I don't even know if they really rock. I don't know what category you put. It's kind of like Sublime. I don't want to clump it in rock, but it's Pepper. Not Red Hot Chili, just Pepper. P, you know how to spell Pepper. And it usually got like a fish on there, a fish skeleton on that motherfucker. They got like real vibey, little bit of reggae type shit. Like if you like that shit, you'll fuck with that. Mixtapes, 2 albums. Well, rap wise, what I've been bumping. What haven't I been bumping? Sauce Walker's new tape, Sauce Father 2. I've been bumping that. I've been on this YTB fat kick for a minute. Like when I'm working out, that is my workout music. And I've been on Trippie Redd's shit lately. No Diddy. I think it was his new album or the one before that. On stream, I've heard of On Stream. I've never used it though. 93 to the Infinity. Justice League Unlimited, can't forget that. That's the one that introduced people to a lot of the superheroes that got shows on CW and all the other shit. I didn't know who the fuck Green Arrow was until that show came out. I was like, who this little rip-off ass Robin Hood nigga? Who the fuck is he? And then I Google him and you go through a rabbit hole. Like, this superhero on then Black Canary. And then that's all I got into superhero shit, that show. There's so many people I ain't never heard of. Jordan got more in his bag than Braun does. Braun does. Braun only do 1 or 2 moves exactly. I know, right? Well, you being generous with that 4, it should be 3. But I feel you. Yes, Invincible's a good show too. Yes. It's basically like a cartoon version of The Boys minus all the rainbow stuff. Yes. You say downloadable for Android? You can. Dang, I didn't know they had an app. Yes. Ingrid's was way worse than Fergie's or Carl Lewis. I don't know how old you are, but Carl Lewis was known for having the worst national anthem of all time. This shit is even worse. And I think it's because like Carl Lewis, he's not a singer, so it's not expected like that. Like that's not the thing Carl Lewis was known for. This woman was a 4-time Grammy nominated country singer. So like as singer, I can't stress that enough. Like that's what her job is, to sing. And she didn't do it well. Like the fuck? How you get nominated for 4 Grammy? Who you suck? Right, I'm gonna stop before I keep going. Anyway. RG being drunk. I mean, her face was red, but that still don't excuse the fact she was terrible at singing. I know there's been some artists that was on all type of drugs, all type of alcohol that could still hit notes. So she don't get no motherfucking pass. Shit, if Chris Brown, because I heard there's like multiple Chris Browns and shit, that's how he be doing them appearances and shit. I have to look more into it. Allegedly. If Chris Brown can play with his nose, put on a dance, a whole hour, 2 hour, however long he performed set, sing, dance, while playing with his nose, and not fuck up his notes, because playing with your nose will fuck up your voice, then there is no excuse for Ingrid at all. Because it's not like she was dancing and singing, she was standing. The media. So I'm saying the media and generation of who you grew up watching. Like as a '90s baby, we grew up watching. Like my generation grew up watching Kobe. So some people say he was the GOAT. We saw the tail. We heard stories of Jordan if we didn't get to see Bulls Jordan. Like I didn't get to see Bulls Jordan. I saw clips, highlights. I was had to YouTube the shit later on, or whatever. My dad told me, or I read books on them. I got to see Wizards Jordan, which was still better than LeBron, but that's besides the point. But that's the Jordan I saw. So Kobe and Jordan were the ones. If someone said they was the GOAT, I listened to that argument. Obviously, seeing you grow up younger, you see LeBron. That's your main point of reference. That's kind of, especially if you're a 2000s baby, like you were born after 911 and shit. Oh yeah, that's your reference point is LeBron James and everything after that. And if they keep saying he's the GOAT, he's top, blah blah blah, you gonna believe it because you didn't grow up seeing Kobe, you didn't grow up seeing Michael, you didn't grow up seeing Larry Bird and all that shit. You only can go off what you heard. It's gonna be major headline because Wemby and Gobert for France against the USA. USA beat the shit out of Serbia today. I did hear about that. Who's my favorite NBA player? Was Allen Iverson, man. The hood legend himself. Since Justin Rowland got booted from Rick and Morty, the story been off topic. Yeah, when you start losing different writers and different major pieces to shows, or people start losing, not being as involved, that's when shows go downhill. Like Family Guy. When Seth MacFarlane was less hands-on with the shit, the show went downhill. He started focusing on everything else. It's like, all right, y'all guys, y'all do this. Same with stand-up comedians when they come in, writing their own jokes, and then they get bigger and have a team. That's when the shit starts going downhill for the most part. Like Kevin Hart, case in point. Hell no, bro. As a player, I liked him, but hell no. Hell yeah, Pepper. I found him in college. Pepper was my shit. They call it ska music. Still stuck in the '90s, early 2000s music. I go through little spurts with that shit. I can't remember the last time I actually went through a playlist like that though, of just straight early 2000s and '90s music. Nothing like them Saturday morning cartoons. Facts. D-Way was on an interview. The girl asked him if he likes being filmed showing his painted nails. Apparently, he was doing that in the league. I didn't even know that. Mm. I'm trying to remember. Allegedly, of course. I think when I was in college, when I was using I think it was like the apartment Wi-Fi. I think I would do it or did it allegedly, of course. I think I did. I don't remember. I don't know. Actually, I don't think I even knew about Reddit and streaming football games. Actually, I didn't know about that shit until I joined the fraternity. And someone put me on game about the Reddit links and shit. And that shit was a hell of a game changer. Especially when you could go in the browser on the Xbox and like look up shit. And now you got like Fire TVs and Roku's. Game changer on all that, especially NFL. Game motherfucking changer. Cause I was suffering watching them damn Titans games, them damn Falcons games and shit. I think the Falcons were actually kind of good, but I never could get the Ravens game, so I just have to hope if it was a primetime game or the Titans game ended, but the Ravens game was close, they show that. But other than that, nah, Ravens game, you gotta follow with your phone. You just gotta follow a little play-by-play. D Wade said, "What?" D Wade said that shit. Wow. Not his son, D Wade. Wow. Said they got episode 20 years ago. Nah, for real though. Nah. They last good episode was probably season, because I think they on season. They was in 1999. They on season 20. what are they, 25? I think on season like 25. They last good season though, for real. I would say probably like they were like 17. It might have been season 17 was their last good one. Yeah, I saw that shit. They tried to spin the story and say that Team USA held him out and said they wouldn't let him play and all this shit. I'm like, you sure about that, bro? You sure what old boy from the Clippers? But at the same time, it's like this right here. I don't like using hyperbole a lot. This right here is the type of shit that'll hurt that man legacy. This load management shit. Because it's to the point now you can't defend it no more. Like, it was one thing. What time is it actually? Damn, they on this bitch for a minute. But yeah, it's one thing when you do it for a little bit and then you can play and not have issues for a few years. But every year you doing this shit, and on top of that, the timing is like you was healthy than a motherfucker regular season. You play like what, one playoff game. Then you sitting out. You don't even look engaged while you're sitting out during these playoff games. You look like you'd rather be anywhere else but sitting there. Then you cleared to play for Team USA. Then all of a sudden, I load management injury. It's like, what the fuck, bro? You should have just sat out in the first place and not even come out and even be on the team. I forget. There was one specific note. I forgot which part of the national anthem where she did that shit, and I'm like, hey, man, what the fuck? And you see him painting to the players. The first group of players, they had a straight face. They just like they standing there. There was one, I forgot what white dude they showed, but he was smirking. Kind of like when Draymond was smirking and shit, when Fergie was singing. This dude was smirking, bro. I was like, got him. I know I could be the only one. And I wanted to see if the crowd was booing. Because, like, if you get booed during the national anthem, you know you bad. In Texas, you know you done fucked up. They're still making fun. Yeah. A new movie. God damn. Sandy gonna be the main character? Nah, what the fuck? But you know what? Now that I'm older, I understand why some of these shows last as long as they do, or why they keep making new shows based on I guess certain characters. Like, for example, SpongeBob. It's like, why is it still on? Because there's always gonna be kids. Kids gonna need a show to watch. It's no difference than they still have Looney Tunes cartoons. Obviously, I grew up on the original ones, but they always have a new show for Looney Tunes, so that the younger generation, they have their point of reference for Bugs Bunny, Sylvester, Foghorn Leghorn, Yosemite Sam, Daffy Duck, etc. Same, like I said, with superheroes. There's Batman shit. Batman came out was created in like what, 1939. They got VHS tapes. For you young people don't know what that is. It was a fat ass tape before CDs and shit, before the internet. That's all you need to know. But they had VHS of Batman from 1939. Then you got the Adam West shit. You got this Batman show from the 60s. The Batman show from the I think they had 80s. Batman show from the BTAS, the 90s, 2000s. The Batman, 2004. Beware the Batman. Goddamn 15. So each generation has their iteration or version of that character to keep its legacy going on. You can't just like have a character, especially one as big as like a SpongeBob, Spider-Man, Batman, etc., and just kind of stop, because it'll eventually not be cool anymore, and kids ain't gonna fuck like Betty Boop or whatever her name was. I don't think they make any Betty Boop shit. Like, the only shit I knew of was the old shit. Stream East. Yes, sir. Y'all playing K1? Yes. I fuck with Mortal Kombat. I'm not big on Tekken. I played it, obviously, but I haven't played Tekken since I was like younger. Since like PS2 days. Street Fighter, that was the first video game I ever played. Ever. Like Sega Genesis shit. Younger people don't know what that is. Video game system. It was 2D. There was no 3D graphics. You had a motherfucking cartridge. I'm showing y'all my age right now. A cartridge. You snap that motherfucker in there, and if it don't play, you take it out. It don't really do shit when you blow it. No diddy. But like people try to blow dust out of it, and like, all right, that's probably why it won't work. That really didn't do shit. Honestly, you just really take it out, and I think the manual actually told you what to do. Take it out, wait for a couple seconds, put it back in, hit reset, and it plays. But yeah, Street Fighter was the first game I ever played as a kid. He got that tired girly, dude. Damn. MK versus DC all day. Oh, my favorite Mortal Kombat. I think it was X, or was it 11 or X? I think whichever one was on Xbox One, I had or XL. Yeah, I had a lot of fun fights, man, against my roommates and shit in college. Them shits got intense too. You got that little bit of health, and your back against the wall. It's like if I get hit, it's over with, and you just lock the fuck in and beat their ass. Oh boy, you can talk about throne controllers. Shit, it didn't end friendships like FIFA, but it broke some goddamn controllers. I can tell you that. Still being the current team as it's originally was before Paul George recently. Yes, team full of chokers, my nigga. Same with the Clippers. Even when they had Paul George, Westbrook, Kawhi, Harden, team full of chokers with the exception of Kawhi. Like, no sir. Texas native right here. Hell yeah, shout out Texas, man. Knee injury or knee injury to cover his ass. If Gil was doing load management and so-called injuries, he would be fined so much in today's NBA. He'd probably get fined for saying shit on social media. Kawhi Todd Gurley was your comparison. Yeah, it's like good player, and then all of a sudden knees can't get right. But Kawhi, it's like this has been going on a while. And don't get me wrong, basketball is technically a contact sport. It actually is a contact sport, ain't technically. But it ain't like football contact. So at the same time, it's like, nigga, you don't get the same pass. You don't get the same kind of pass for that shit. See, y'all don't know about Eddie and Eddie, man. What you know about Eddie and Eddie, man? What you know about them jawbreakers, man? What you know about Plank? Nigga, what you know about Plank, dog? Oh, shit. This reminds me, actually. We actually had a Plank pledge to bring the shit back full circle. We had a Plank pledge who legit had a legitimate 2x4 with Plank's face drawn on it. Looked official as fuck. I don't know who made it. Shout out to the person who got a marker and drew that shit. Hey, you did your thing. They even put the little chip at the top on the 2x4 like Plank. And like the thing was, he had to keep this motherfucker and go everywhere with it. Parties, class, you name it. And if he ain't have it, his ass was in trouble if he got caught by a brother with that shit. Without it, excuse me. And hey, listen, Plank got hoes. Plank got hoes. That's a fact. For whatever reason, you show up to a party with Plank, the bitches is on you. I guess because he got the biggest wood at the party. Who knows? But yeah, Plank got hoes. Ooh, whoa. I say the thing about at one point top 5 scorer for sure. Like when Arenas was healthy, boy, top 5 scorer in the league. After when he was playing, of course. But then after that gun shit, then the knee injuries, it was all downhill. I learned this the other day, man. I don't know. I just got bored one day. I was just like, I wonder if the kids, do kids still watch like the same cartoons? Like, what is Cartoon Network like? Like, I watched some YouTuber like do a video on the downfall of Cartoon Network, or when it started. I think they said the fall thing was like, for me, I think it was about like 07, 08. It was like after the Ben 10 era. It was a little bit after that is when I say it went downhill, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? I think when Flapjack, that was kind of the start for me. Well, all right, this shit kind of trash. But yeah, Billy and Mandy was holding their own for a minute, bro. And apparently the way that Cartoon Network has their shit now, because I just scrolled through for a day like TV Guide. What the fuck? Just what goes on now on Cartoon Network? So Adult Swim starts at like 7. They got like shows that are still like kid shows, but they throw a lot of the '90s baby shows on Adult Swim, if I remember correctly. So like your Ed Eddies, your Billy Mays, those type of shows on Adult Swim. And then after a certain point in time, it becomes regular Adult Swim shit like American Dad. I don't even think Robot Chicken, Rick and Morty, that type of shit. And then it transitions back into '90s kids cartoons like Ed Eddie, all that shit. I'm like, they still got this shit on TV. That's crazy. And then they start on they whatever they new shit is that I've never heard of. So yeah, they still, and I think Billy and Mandy was in that rotation too of active shows. They still shows like Ed Eddie. I know they remade Powerpuff Girls. I think Billy and Mandy was in the rotation. It was something else that shocked me that was in their rotation from back in the day. They didn't have any superhero shows. Batman Beyond the comics, Batman Beyond comics are good too. Especially I read the ones like after the show ends in season 3. The comic basically fills in all the blanks for everything you've ever wondered. Like what happened? Why was Dick Grayson not in the show? What happened to him? The comics break down what happened and tell you the story about which they made canon about Barbara being pregnant with Bruce's kid, but having a miscarriage because she was fighting one day. Somebody hit her in the stomach and shit. So the baby ended up dying. You know what I'm saying? Like it breaks down everything. Yeah, you gotta smack that motherfucker though. You can get aggressive with them damn old school games for real, bro. Them things was sturdy than a motherfucker, boy. You couldn't do that shit with no PlayStation, Xbox nowadays. Yeah, I'm trying to think which one I didn't like. I ain't like Leatherface because I think he was too slow. Predator was that nigga though. Oh shit! Oh boy, Big B, my nigga for that. Oh my god, listen. Oh my god, that game is so underrated. That's one of the most criminally underrated games ever. Sandbox. Oh my god, True Crime Streets in New York. Oh my god, dog. You don't know how many good memories you brought back from this, bro. I had the gamer guide with all the cheats, all the cars, and all the weapons you can get, all the little side missions you could. Bro, that was my fucking game, dog. I like to say you could extort niggas, you could be the good cop, you could be the bad cop. The wanted level was hard as fuck, so it wasn't just like GTA where you could just do some shit, drive to a desert, chill for a minute, and then that's it. No, this was like, nah, you really had to do some driving to get away from them cops because they were persistent. And then the random crimes. It could be arson one time. It could be grape. Other cases. Obviously, they wouldn't put in the game now, I don't think. But it'd be random shit. Pickpocketing. It could be some serious shit. Niggas got hostages. You just get random calls. And, of course, you can choose to answer them or you can choose not to. It's up to you. But, obviously, it helps your little rating if you help that shit. But no, that game was fun as hell. Extorting niggas was the funnest shit on that game. You get them, especially the ones who sell like sunglasses in a clothing store. Man, you bang their head up against some sunglasses. You see them sunglasses fall and shit. You break shit. They didn't even do nothing. Then you can like plant evidence on them and arrest them and shit. I would have been a corrupt ass cop, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you. Two stupid dogs, boy. I'm a cow and chicken. See, I am Weasel. I are baboon. Man, listen. See, you know what it is, man. Garth, you know what it is. Yeah, Plank, man. Plank got them hoes. That's all y'all need. That's the new thing. If Dallas been hooping, Plank got them hoes. That's all you need to know. Foster's home for imaginary friends. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of didn't like the show when it first started because it was new, and you know the resistance to some new shit when you're used to something that's you're just used to certain shows and shit and a certain type of art style, and then this new shit come around, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this new shit, bro? I don't really like this shit, bro. What the fuck? But then it grew on me. I was like, yo, this show like legit fire for real, bro. And then Wilt's story, backstory, that movie, that shit sad as hell. I ain't gonna lie, fire ass show. I didn't like Ben 10 when it first came out, and then that shit grew on me. I was like, that shit, that Omnitrix shit, kind of cool. But then they oversaturated with the live action show, the other show they had with Ben 10 and shit. And I'm like, all right, bro, stop. Like the one show was good, and y'all could have done a spin off, but like we don't need live action Ben 10. Not with the Cartoon Network budget. Fuck that. Rolf is the roast king. He was the roast king for real. Dexter's Laboratory. I think they remade that show too. Codename Kids Next Door. See what I'm talking? Man, y'all niggas don't know about number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't know about that, boy. Stop. Come on now. My favorite though was number 4. Number 4 was my favorite. My second favorite was number 5 because she was black. I ain't gonna lie. And then Nigel, number 1, boy. Numero uno. Third. I never liked number 2. Never liked number 2. Say Bob's Burgers is all. Yeah, that's the show. That'd be on Adult Swim. Bob's Burgers. Cartoons today are computerized and cringe. I don't know what the kids watch. The new shit they watch. Aqua Teen, that's my shit. Robot Chicken. Oh, boy. Here's the thing about Streets of LA. Let me see. Hold on. The thing about Streets of LA, I liked the game. I just didn't like the fact it didn't have enough open world things you could interact with. Like it was a fun game. It was cool. Dope soundtracks. I like the fighting in the game. I love the fighting in the game. But I just didn't like the fact you couldn't just go into random stores and shit. I didn't like that part. Everything else about it was straight though. Def Jam Fight for New York and 50 Cent. 50 Cent Bulletproof trash. I don't care what nobody say. I hated that game. Def Jam Fight for New York was dope. Hell, he make the noises and everything, bro. And then New York, NYC, you could have like different fighting styles too. Like you could grapple, you could box, you could do kung fu. You could pick and choose how to fight, and different people fought different ways. Like sometimes grappling wouldn't work with a nigga who was bigger than you. Like you try that shit, they might slam you on your back. So you might have to box with the nigga. You might have to do some other shit. You have to get like adapt to how they fight. For like certain, I don't know if it's just boss fights, but certain people, you couldn't just run up like GTA, run up and just knock a nigga out and just sleep a nigga. No, like sometimes you really had to know what you was doing. Cat Dog. That's some shit I grew up on too. Cat Dog. I think my parents didn't have a problem with Bulletproof, even though it was in the name Bulletproof. But GTA was the game that was like, people were like, I don't know. Because, the news article was like, GTA makes kids violent. And it's like, nigga, there's no real correlation with that shit. There's more to it than just you play video games so you're going to be a violent nigga. No. Do I remember Shaolin Showdown? Nigga, I got drawings in my notebooks of Shaolin Showdown. I got pictures of Omi, Raimundo, Clay. I think I got one of Kimiko too, and I forgot the dragon name in the show. But yeah, like I used to draw all that shit. Jack Spicer, Wuya, Chase Young, not to be confused with the football player. Like I got a notebook with them drawings in it and shit. Like Shaolin Showdown was my shit. I had the game on PS2. I didn't know that. I didn't know Helga's mom was alcoholic. I know a lot of them shows. Hold on, let me charge this motherfucker real quick. I know a lot of them shows though be having super dark backstories, like Nas' backstory and Eddie and Eddie about what happened to her being abused and shit as a well, she's still a kid, but like abused or whatever like that. And I'm like, yo, that shit's sad as fuck. That's some like fucked up ass shit. Obviously, they didn't put it in the show, but if you read up and shit, they would break down like the purgatory theory and shit. Hold on 1 second. All right, I'm on 6% right now. If this motherfucker's still dying while it's charging, then I'm gonna have to cut this soon. So I'm gonna get to as much as I can. So you never beat Max Payne? I never beat it either. Street Ball Volume 2, Stretch and Bonafide. I don't know about Volume 2. I remember I played the first Street Ball. Because I was more like an NBA Street type nigga. Oh, damn, that motherfucker powerful. This nigga went from 6 to 10% in like seconds. Okay, portable charger. I see you. You didn't know the guy that voiced Raymundo voiced SpongeBob? I didn't. You just taught me something right there. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I forgot. I didn't even know who. I don't even know. Did we name who voices Raymundo and SpongeBob? But now that I think about it, I can hear it now. I can hear it. I'm trying to think who else had someone who was iconic. That's like with Batman Beyond. I was calling this dude Will Friedle for the longest time. I didn't know it was Will Friedle. He was in Boy Meets World. I never watched the show growing up. I knew of it, but I never watched it. I was like, that's the dude who did Batman Beyond voice. I'm like, that's crazy. That's like Mark Hamill. I knew him. All I knew him from was Joker. I didn't know Mark Hamill was like a big deal in Star Wars and shit until like Star Wars came back relevant after that little break in the early 2000s and shit. I was like, Mark Hamill is in Star Wars? What? But now that I'm older, I know. SmackDown versus Raw, Here Comes the Pain is dope. Have I ever played Midnight Club? Nigga, yes. Nigga, yes. Get them lights under that car, bro. You get a Nissan. Everybody want that Nissan Skyline. I had my shit. I think my shit was like I had like a dark navy. Like that shit. You had to have the light hit it to know it was navy. All black tinted windows. I don't think I did gold rims. I didn't like that shit on navy. I think I had silver rims, green neon lights under the car, and I don't think I had any designs on the shit. I didn't know how to do all that shit in the game. I was like, all right, that's the car. I need that shit dark and some green lights under that bitch. Like even on GTA, GTA Online, my car, I got a green. I don't know what the fuck to call the car because they ain't got no brand name. It's like a 350Z. Yeah, basically be like a 350Z, but it's green, matte painted on the sides, on the hood. It ain't pearlescent. I forgot what. I don't know. I think it might just be like standard green or some shit. Green rims, lime green lighting under that bitch. In case you can't tell, green my favorite color. Monkey Ball. I never played Monkey Ball. I know of it. They been not. And they already fucked that up with NFL Tour back in the day. Where they tried to do it but make it modern. Nah, bro. They need to leave that shit alone. They need to leave that shit alone. Just focus on NCAA right now. My drink. Just focus on NCAA. Don't be trying to bring back no other shit right now. Just focus on that. Madden gonna be trash. Don't even touch NFL Street. Let 2K do that. Because technically they can't make a sim. They have to make an arcade. Let 2K make an NFL Street game. Shit, where's the update on their game? Because they were supposed to been drop the NFL game like 2 years ago when Brady was still in the league. So what the fuck? Tom Kenny. Tom is not Tom Brady. SpongeBob voice. Thank you. Hell yeah, you ain't lying about that. I remember so many different games, team matchups and shit like that. When I was playing basketball in high school, in the locker room we had an original Xbox. Halo 1 on that motherfucker. You get your squad, you, your homie, versus two other people. Winner stays, loser gives up the sticks. I remember that shit used to get so loud, bro. Like right after practice, some niggas wouldn't even go to fucking take their practice gear off and change their school clothes. They went straight to that Xbox. And it'd be like during the week we didn't have a game. Niggas got homework. Niggas trying to go home and shit. Fuck home. We going to the Xbox, and they playing that shit till they ride show up. Zion Avatar, I didn't know that, and Corey from Generator Rex. Yeah, I don't. I've heard of Generator Rex. I don't know anything about that. And he's Skeletor in He-Man, the new or Masters of the Universe is showing Netflix. Keith David, he got yeah. I remember him for Lottery Ticket, but yeah, he's another one of them voiceover actors that's like I say a voiceover actor legend. Him, I think his name Kyrie Thomas, dude who did Cyborg's voice, the one who's doing the voice of T'Challa in that upcoming Black Panther. Is it Black Panther game? I think Black Panther getting the game too. But that Captain America game, that's another one. What's his name? Kevin Michael Richardson. He did the Joker and the Batman, the big black dude. He be in like the Cleveland Show, Family Guy. Like they need a black dude with a deep voice. That's who they get. If it ain't Keith David, they get him. That's another one that's always been one of them when I was a kid. Shit, he played the Boogeyman on Powerpuff Girls. Kevin Michael Richardson, and they cut that nigga said shit in the show. Somebody put that shit on YouTube. I forgot because Boogeyman was like kind of like a pimp ass nigga in the show. And he said, shit. I was like, how did I not catch that as a kid, bro? And they put that in the show. Nigga said shit on a cartoon show. On a child show. FCC didn't even say shit about it. Saints Row 1 and 2 were good, yeah. I stopped playing Saints Row when that shit got crazy with like aliens and all this shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? Like, what the fuck, man? What we doing here? NBA, I actually have NBA Playgrounds, I think 2. It's really more like NBA Jam, but they tried to put it with the NBA Street vibe to it, with the aesthetics around it. It's a fun game. I just hate the fact you have to grind to just get like regular players that are in the league. Like you got to play and get points and shit just to buy card packs. You don't got to spend your own money. You can to expedite it, but you get credits for like winning games, just doing little shit in the game. And you spend them and get card packs and unlock different players, historical and current. And when you start out, they give you all the shitty players. You don't want like role players and shit. It's like, bro, I don't want. Like, if I want to get Jokic and Jamal Murray, I open a pack. You get motherfucker. At the time, like Will Barton. Like, nigga, I don't want Will Barton. Like, I want Jokic, nigga. I want Jamal Murray. Stop playing with me. Or Emmanuel Mudiay. Bitch, I don't want Emmanuel Mudiay. Stop playing, dog. He was the arbiter. He did. He got some iconic roles, though. Web of Shadows, the GOAT of all games. Is that the sequel to Shattered Dimensions? Because that's when I played with Shattered Dimensions. Or is it the other way around? Spider-Man was maxing folks out. Oh, no. They would not let... Hell no, bro. That shit was different. Nah, trust me. I've been called the N-word in them lobbies and shit before, man. Niggas was bold. White boys was bold as hell. They say all the most racist shit possible. Because you didn't know where they lived. They didn't have to worry. I'm not going to go out my way to find them, to fight them. Because we know they ain't going to say that shit to your face. Edge of Time was a sequel to Shattered Dimension. Got you. It's hard to keep with the Spider-Man games that ain't based on movies if you don't have a PlayStation. Black Ops 1. I like Black Ops 2 better than Black Ops 1. And as far as Modern Warfare games, obviously 2 better than 3, but you can't go wrong with either one. But I never really liked Black Ops 1, to be quite honest with you. But I played the shit out of Black Ops 2. What time is it? Left 4 Dead 2. Yeah, that's another one too. Yeah, this might be the last comment I get to though. But yeah, Left 4 Dead, that was a fun ass game. The newest one they had, like the online shit, that shit was buggy as hell. It could never compare to the originals. 1 and 2, it'll never compare to that shit. Never. The biggest thing, boy, if you run in one of them witches, boy, you better be strapped. Better be ready. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get out of here. I've had fun. This is probably the longest live stream I've done in a minute. I think I have a Bronny James video dropping tomorrow, breaking down his summer league performances, a lack thereof. So yeah, man, y'all hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and y'all be safe. And we out.